Right now, for more on President John Dramani Mahama's first year in office, we are joined in the studio by NDC MP for Ekumfi, Honorable Othniel Ekow Kwainoe. You're welcome, Honorable.
Thank you.
How are you doing, and Happy New Year?
I'm doing great, you can see.
Well, I expect that. Anyway, so to start with, let me just pick your personal thoughts on the President's one-year anniversary. How would you assess his performance so far?
It's been a fantastic one, if you ask me. In my language, they say, Okwabrai, Otrapara Omanumu. Means he's done so well and deserves commendation from everyone.
Right.
Now, if you look at even what people are saying all over social media, it's a reflection of the hard work he's done. For me, what excites me the most is he has only 57 ministers. In 1 year, he's basically, done what, if I should say, Napoleon and everybody could not do. The president has done so well. I think that I'm not surprised why people are even asking for him to go for another term. But in any case, I think it's in the wisdom of the framers of the Constitution. So that is yet to be decided upon.
Of course, now, people have commended him for indicators like the exchange rates, like the inflation and all. What is he doing right? What's accounting for this?
You know, as I was coming, one thing just crossed my mind. How was he able to do it? And I got only one word, discipline.
How?
They are just disciplined on everything they are supposed to do. The ministry is working within its remits, Bank of Ghana within its remits. The president has realized the need to be disciplined as far as all the parameters that have been set for the country's economy to work within. I'm not surprised. Today, all the indicators, be it reserves, interest rate, inflation, all of them are going the right way. It's because there's a man who has a vision to reset this country and to put it on the right path. So today, if you are seeing what is happening, it's a reflection of the competence of the ministers he even selected. You know, people underestimate the word discipline that I use, but really, if you go deeper into it, with discipline, everything you are doing begins to take shape, as it were. And I'm really proud of the president for what he has done, because in just 1 year, he has done literally what couldn't be done in 8 years.
Could it be as a result of understanding? If you look at protests from teachers and nurses, could that be an issue? That is why we have things a bit stabilized. We are not spending as he's supposed to. You know,
in the management of the economy, right, it is not a matter of spending. Anybody can spend, but you spend into productive sectors of the economy, which will bring you results, right? And this is exactly what he's doing. Let me give you an example. If you look at the budget statement that was read, if we came into office and decided to pay all contractors for the sake of it, if you have realized that you would have paid people who don't even deserve it. So clearly, you need to have a very concerted effort to really understand the basis upon which things are being done. And that is exactly what they are doing. It's not a matter of just paying. But today, you can see what is going on. Every road is literally seeing the light of day. I was driving on the street one day near La Palme. There's a small section of the road. 8 years, that small section was not done. Recently, I drove past there and was like, wow. Really?
Well, then the poison road in my area is yet to be done.
Well, now that you say, I'm sure the minister is clearly watching.
So I'm putting that across as well. Yes. But could this also be as a result of the Gold for Reserve program?
No, the Gold for Reserve, I have been in that industry for a while. We've been yearning for it for years, because clearly, if you look at how much Ghana had exported, even using the UAE as an example, we exported over 7 billion. But clearly, the amount that came to Ghana was just about 2-3 billion. About 30% we could not account for. So this gold for reserves, gold for oil, the MPP's time now gold for reserves, is helping Ghana to maximize the benefit from our resources. You know, so for me, I think it's one of the most brilliant ideas that has emanated from this government. To the extent that if you look at the contribution to our reserves, it clearly tells you that we have enough buffers, 4.8 months of import cover. Anytime there's a pressure, they can easily fall on our reserves and deal with it. Today, you and I are benefiting from stable exchange rate. You can plan. You can travel, go for holidays. Today, you can buy a car. You know, even with that, Ghana is seeing very good signs as far as this economy is concerned. And for me, I think that all the right things have been done. Today, if I ask you which side of the economy is not doing well, I'm sure you even struggle to tell me.
But Ghanaians, some Ghanaians are not struggling to say that, yes, the figures on paper look beautiful, they look brilliant, but it's not translating into the standard of living.
You know, you need to put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Today, let's say your salary hasn't changed, but your fuel price has gone down. Today, if you go to the market, you are buying things at a lower price. These are all benefits. The purchasing power of your funds has increased. To the extent that the things that you struggle to do, now you can do them with ease. Right. Let me use myself as an example. I mean, this year we had to dish out a lot of rice because it's festive season. Some time passed, we were buying 5 kilograms of rice for 150 Ghana cedis. Today, we are buying it 60, 70 cedis. That is a huge saving. I can actually use the same amount to take care of 2 people and everybody will be happy. And clearly, this is translated in across all sectors. Agriculture has seen a steady growth, 2.9%. Today we are doing almost double, 6%. And this is all around. Let me give you an example. I basically came from the banking industry. The government comes into power. It says, okay, I'm not interested in collapsing banks using huge amounts of money. I'm going to recapitalize banks. Today, ADB has been recapitalized. Today, CBG has been recapitalized. NIB has also been recapitalized. What is fascinating about it is NIB Bank, which was destined for destruction, today is making profit. By end of year, they are making about 250 million Ghana cedis. Taxes will be paid from it. Government is going to get money. So in a few years, this money that has been put into NIB will become profit to government.
But on employment, there's still a big problem. The 24-hour economy that was promised that we will have 3 people on 3 shifts for 1 employment. Not much has been seen, and Ghanaian youth are still crying about employment. In the 1 year, we haven't seen so much on that. What do you say to that?
You know, let me just use one indicator. GDP. We have oil GDP and non-oil GDP. That alone has moved from 2.8% to 7.5%. And you know what it indicates? It indicates the expansion of the economy as well as job creation. Let me also tell you this. In 2022, right, the government, by virtue of a report from the World Bank, sent 800,000 people below the poverty line. Now, in this 2026 budget, the government is saying that it is going to create 800,000 jobs. Road sector, 490,000. The palm industry, 250,000. The agro industry, about 2,000. So clearly, if you add everything, you are getting 800,000. This is work in progress. And let me just say this. Before we got to this point, Ghanaians were even asking, how is the NDC government going to manage the economy to the extent that we can get out of this hole that we were put in? But in 1 year, everything has changed. So now Ghanaians are even asking for more.
So the young people crying for jobs is a foul cry?
No, it's not. Absolutely not.
So what are the jobs?
I'm saying, that the economy must be able to stand on its own, like we are seeing now, to start creating the opportunities for the young people. Now, 800,000 is not a joke. That's a big number.
So does that mean that we are going to see the jobs from his second year?
I believe strongly so.
Right. So moving into his second year, what should we expect generally?
No, I think, look, this year is going to be another interesting year for Ghanaians. I mean, the job on the roadside is just one that I've indicated. There are other ones. I mean, if I sit here and I tell you that even in the financial sector, jobs are being created all over the place. But because it is unspoken, but yet the good thing is that we have places like the statistical service.
Your achievements, you are talking about it. So if you're not talking about that, it means it's not
there.
No,
hold on. Yeah. See, sometimes when, like, let me give you the reason why I probably might say that. The MPP said they are created about 2.5 million jobs. Eventually, statistical service came out to say that they have created jobs less than 500,000. So, you know, that is a credible institution that can determine how much jobs have been created. So even if though we are not singing our song, we know what is going on. And we expect that such a credible institution will come out and tell exactly what the story is. But I can tell you for a fact, there's so much job that have been created. Look, all these programs, Jumera, what do you call it? People who are being put for police. This, how do you call it? Oh, sorry. All these, how do you call it? Sorry. people in the
I get it.
policing,
The security agencies
policing,
and all.
prisons,
Yes.
fire service, all these guys, their jobs that are being created.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I mean, Gold Board is a new institution that came up. People have been employed. Or you don't count that as part of it?
Well, so if with the figures that you put out there, if what you've mentioned is a significant figure, then I'll leave that for the young people of Ghana to decide. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Honorable
much.
Ekow Kwainoe, MP for Ekumfi. Thank you very much for coming. Now.